This is a Sunburst, obviously, D18V, and it's had some standard modifications. Actually, I've known this guitar about 12 years, and when I first met it, it had a slightly cracked neck right here, which I fixed. Anyways, about a couple months ago, I got it back, and the neck broke completely. So I've documented this on my Facebook page and some other things, but I'm just telling you about the guitar. So it's got a repaired neck right here. And again, I documented this elsewhere, so I'm not going to go into it. But the purpose of this guitar is it's got a few of my modifications, which the HD28V also has. So these are pretty comparable guitars as far as you listening to the difference between the mahogany and rosewood sound. And this is, just a nice guitar. I enjoy playing it a lot. The action is really good. It's a nice guitar. Really fun to play, real pleasant guitar. So, anyway, that's, gosh, it's pretty. So, the purpose of this was so that you could hear some differences between D18s and D28s. I did a comparison before, but, anytime you get a chance to have two comparable guitars that are, comparable but different, it's fun to listen to guitars, right? So, okay. This guitar is an HD28V Sunburst. So it is basically the sister to that D18V. It's got the 111/16" V neck, which in my humble opinion is just, it's a perfect neck. Golly, this is a good neck. I mean, I have no complaints whatsoever about that. And this guitar came to me because it just needed a good setup, and that setup involved a very, very mild neck reset. It just had too high of an action and absolutely no saddle. So I reset the neck just a tiny bit. While I was doing that, I went ahead and converted the bridge to a true vintage bridge. These stock have very deep saddles. So they're a long drop-in saddle. The slot runs clear out into the wings right here. That weakens the bridge. On that D18V, for instance, it came to me and it had a cracked bridge because that slot was so deep. So what I do is I fill in that slot with ebony, same as the bridge, or whatever. The bridge is always ebony on this case. And then I recut the slot. But I recut it so that if saddle was not glued in, you could push it back and forth. So that's what I mean by a true vintage slot. It's not as deep as these long drop-in things are. And it's glued in, so it's true vintage. It's glued in with fish glue. It's not that hard to loosen up. You just put some hot water in there, let it sit for a minute, and you can pull it out. So I did that, shaved the back brace, just took the popsicle brace out. Just general tune-up stuff. Slotted the bridge. He already has nice bone pins. And just turn them around so the slots face the rear. It's the same modifications as that D18. It's got a nice low action, plays great. I mean, it's a real good sounding guitar. To me, sitting here playing them back to back, the 28 has got a richer, lusher sound to it. I'm not sure which I like better. It'd be one of those things where this day I like this one better, and in this situation I like the 28. I think for solo stuff, I like the 28. I like the richness. I like the broader frequency spectrum. But there's something about an 18 that's really pleasant too. You know, first of all, the 18 is lighter, and it's just got a little bit more of a more narrow, focused, crisper sound. Okay, that's a crisper. That's the word I'm kind of after. The 28 can be lush and not as focused and punchy. But this is a really good guitar. I mean, if this is your only guitar, you would be really super happy. So it's going home to Alaska. So let's play 9-pound hammer on it before it goes. Yeah, it's a good guitar. Advertising.